Hey guys, welcome back to DRC Garage. I just wanted to share a story with you all that we're DRC Drag Race for a Cure teamed up with Shirley Muldowny. It was at our third event at Orlando Speed World. We were supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and St. Jude's Hospital. And so back then, like the first 3 years, we used to do we sell T-shirts and hats, some merch like that, and then we also used to do raffles. It could be anything to raffle off. We've done that. We've had everything's donated. We've done a pair of slicks, a couple transmissions, all kinds of speed parts, a toolbox. It's all donated by Florida-based companies that support drag racing and we used to get like signed memorabilia and stuff like that. So Big Daddy's donated for 4 or 5 years to Drag Race for a Cure. He knows about us, and I've chatted with him a couple times while I was up at the Gartlett's Museum. But so how it happened with Shirley Muldowny, like I said, we did all types of memorabilia, anything that had to do with drag racing, or we've raffled off like a week stay up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It was anything that someone wanted to donate, we raffled. So I used to get memorabilia, and I actually emailed Shirley Muldowny's. She has an agent. I honestly cannot remember his name. All I was literally looking for was a signed picture. That's it. All I was I wanted like a poster size picture of her signed to put in the raffle. And this is a prime example of you ask for something small and you receive huge. So like I said, I can't remember her agent's name, but I sent him an email telling him what we do and what we're supporting. I told him about our Drag Race for a Cure event at Orlando Speed World. Gave him my phone number. Told him that about we were doing St. Jude's Hospital and Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I told him a little bit about my daughter and how the race got started. So we went back and forth literally, like I would say a couple months. I vaguely remember some of the emails. I tried to look back on my email and I couldn't find them, but I remember him kind of questioning what we're doing, and if it does 100% of the proceeds go to for the sick and the people that are suffering. And that's what we do. We raise money for any type of illness or anything like that that affects children and young adults. And I told him yes. I gave him all the contact number for the track, but because we don't touch any of the money. We have everything gone through the track, so we don't touch anything. I'm not in this to like try to steal money and stuff like that. That's never even crossed my mind. So, but I do that. I have the track handle everything for my own protection because I don't want people to think that we're doing this and, taking some of the funds. The only thing we do is my wife and we buy the T-shirts and the hats, and we donate whatever the proceeds, like the profit. So if it's say it costs us $1,500. I'm just giving you an example. And we sell it for $3,000. That's our donation to the charities. We give all the money back to the charity. So we've donated $1,500, and then all the merchandise is donating another $1,500. And that's just an example. So what I wanted to get to, I emailed him back and forth. He questioned some things. It got to the point where I was literally like, it wasn't worth the effort. You know what I'm saying? And so I was working one day and I got a phone call, and his name was Rob. I can't remember his last name, but Rob called and told me who he was. And like I said, I was literally getting pissed off. Like it was so much work back and forth for a $50 signed picture. I was literally getting ready to drive to Don Gartlett's and buy a picture of Shirley that is signed in there. So he finally calls, and he's telling me that what's going on, and he says to me, "Do you want the good news and the bad news?" And in the email, I told him I was looking for a picture, signed picture. And our race was the weekend after Gainesville in 2017, and I just threw it in there. I know it probably wasn't possible, but I asked if she wanted to make an appearance at the race. It would really help like attendance and stuff like that. But he said, do you want the good news and the bad news? And I'm all about the bad news first. So the bad news is she could not come to our race, which I was expecting. And he says, do you want the good news? And I said, yes. And he says, the good news is we would like to team up with you in Drag Race for a Cure, and pick a family, a family that's affected with cystic fibrosis. He told me what she was doing. It was her very first year doing Shirley's Kids. So they wanted to surprise a family, and they wanted for Drag Race for a Cure to be their first recipient. So what they did is they gave us tickets at the will call, and they said, do not say a word to the family. So it was really hard to keep a secret. I told my wife, but we found the family that needed help, and they said it doesn't matter if it's for medical bills or whatever. They just wanted to help a family. So we found the Rossmans, Jaden Rossman. He was actually he was about, maybe Jaden was about 12 years old at the time. He was a big time BMX racer. Chris is the father and Aaliyah is the mother. They were located in Deltona, Florida, which is over near Daytona Beach. So what we did is we told them that we wanted them to go to the Gator Nationals with us, and we had free tickets. Someone left us some tickets, and they wanted us to take someone with us. So we told them, we want to take you guys to the Gator Nationals. So literally what happened is Jaden was like the person that says, gentlemen, start your engines. And they had a thing on, it was actually, I believe it was on TV as well. But Shirley Muldowny, she had a foundation called Shirley's Kids, and she was just starting out. And long story short, I could sit here and talk about this all day. I get goosebumps still talking about it. But they literally donated $5,000 to the family. It was extremely emotional for the family. It was a surprise big time because the father knew who Shirley Muldowny was, in the status that she had in HRA drag racing and the history. But I'm pretty sure the family put it towards like medical bills and stuff like that. They might have put it towards buying a house. We still keep in touch with them a little bit. They moved up to Michigan since, but Shirley Muldowny literally helped the family of Drag Race for a Cure, and that was one of the highlights of me doing Drag Race for a Cure. That was one that I will never ever forget. Just seeing the family hug each other and hug Shirley, and Shirley's had a reputation in the history back when she was racing to not be such a nice person, but it goes to show you that not everything's true. She literally hung out with us for like 2.5-3 hours after the ceremony. She answered questions. She took us around on the golf cart, introduced us to other racers, which really wasn't a big deal to me because my dad's best friend was with Raymond Beadle back in the day. So, but people that aren't around drag racing, and that it wasn't just the money, it was the hanging out that was just as important with Shirley. That meant a lot, and that part meant a lot to me. But it just goes to show you that a very simple asking for something small can grow to being so big. But that's pretty much all I want. I just wanted to share that story with you all. I really hadn't had any content. I was trying to get the cars moved around, but I had some work stuff come up, and I literally just got home. I don't normally work Sundays, but it was well worth it. But this next weekend, it'll be next weekend. If you guys would, if you're interested, I'll be out at Bradenton Motorsports Park filming, getting some content for the channel. It's the probably it's if it's not the biggest, it's definitely in the top 2 or 3 biggest pro mod races ever. There's literally 60 pro mods are signed up to they're going to be fighting for 32 spots. It's $32,000 to win. But I will definitely be out getting some content for that and some driver interviews. I'm going to see if I can just get with Lyle Barnett and talk to him. But just watch the channel. I'll give an update. I do have some good news about the CUDA. I'll do a video probably like Wednesday or Thursday for that. But you guys have inspired, the channel, the people that have commented on the one video that I did about, it was my first my AR CUDA since I was 15. The response has been amazing. And you guys have kind of pushed me over to that, wanting to get it done. Not that I wanted to, but you're pushing me to the limit to make sure I get it done. But I appreciate that. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We actually hit 300 subscribers in like a month and a half since I've started the YouTube channel. But I appreciate it. And from next week on out, there's going to be some badass content on this channel. There's a lot of stuff coming up. But I just wanted to, again, share that story. And I appreciate y'all watching the channel. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'd like to get, I set a goal of 100 subscribers, and then I set a goal of 300 subscribers. Just like if you Google it, it tells you what to do. My next goal is 500, and my next goal is 1,000. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, it really opens a lot up for this channel. What I can go live and I can do all kinds of stuff. But I don't have a goal of how many subscribers I get. If I only get 1,000 or if I get 50,000, I'm still gonna put up the same content. And anyways, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day. Like and subscribe. Thanks again. God bless.